Welcome to another episode of GVL TV, proudly sponsored by Gagliardi Scott. Great people, great results. Tonight, we're at the Echuca Football Netball Club, Victoria Park, and I'm joined with the co-captain, assistant coach, Kane Morris. How are you tonight?
Very well, thank you.
Excellent. Let's tell a little bit about your history of football, where you've come from at the club. I know you've been here for about 5 years now.
Yep, that's correct.
Where did you come to prior to Echuca?
Prior to that, I started in Young Footy Club. So I was only 17 when I first started playing footy down there. The field wasn't as good as the facilities down here. Sometimes we had a dog track around the outside of the field. So I remember a few games we had to sit down in the middle of the oval midway through the game and then continue playing after the dogs had been raced. So that was a pretty big episode it was, yeah. From there, moved to Canberra, and I played there for 4 years. And then eventually down here, so this is my 5th year now, yeah.
Yep, and Ainsley Football Club in Canberra?
Ainsley Football Club, yep. So down there with Chris Rourke, who's still there coaching now. So he's a great coach, and he's been there, I think, 12 or 13 years, I think he has.
Yeah, okay. Would have had a bit of success at Ainsley, I'd imagine?
Yeah, so it was
a strong club?
A very strong club, still is, yeah. So I only played resis in the first 2 years, and the next 2 years I did play seniors. The years I did play senior football down there, we were unlucky and I think we got knocked out in the second final, so we weren't successful there playing in a flag, but previous to that they did win 2 flags in a row, yeah. Yeah,
okay. So 5 years ago, you moved to the Port of Echuca. How does that come about?
So I was over in Africa actually, doing some charity work with a mutual friend of mine, and over there doing some charity work, and he's from here in Echuca, Miami, with Miami Bakery. And I come down here to see him one weekend and met Brett Stevens, the old president, at a gate raffle here. And he asked me, do I want to move down here and play football? And before I knew it, 2 months later, I was packed my bags and moved down. So
and loving Echuca, Port, the river.
Love it down here.
Got the Malibu speedboat.
Yeah, love it down here. It's great lifestyle. Love the river. Love the footy down here. It's a very busy town. There's always something going on down here. So it is plenty going, and they do keep you busy, yeah.
Excellent. Let's talk a little bit about your role as assistant coach and co-captain. Yep. How does that go with you? How do you work with that?
Yeah, good at the moment. It's obviously pretty new to myself, being co-captain with Simon Buckley and obviously assistant coach under Simon Maddock and Andrew Walker. It's obviously something I've shown a lot of interest in the last few years, and I do want to try and, I suppose, help as much of the younger kids as I can. So I think the best option for me to do that is to be captain and assistant coach as well. And yeah, it's challenging sometimes, but it's really enjoying it at the moment. So
well, I assume that maybe that means that somewhere down the track you wouldn't mind looking at coaching.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, so it's part of the role is learning off these great coaches and building my own platform to hopefully one day coach, hopefully one day here at Echuca or who knows where it might be. So yeah, it's a great start.
Excellent. All right, we're going to. That's enough for the serious stuff. We're going to get into the fast 10. You up for it?
Easy as.
Absolutely good. This is where you get to throw some of your mates under the bus. Okay.
Good.
All right. Who's the biggest pretty boy in the team?
It's a three-way, I reckon, between Brucey Willis, Timmy Allen, and Rory Kirkby.
Who goes overboard with a strapping each game?
Will Manane. He's always getting his shoulders and ankles done.
Who secretly loves Married at First Sight or The Bachelor?
I reckon Timmy Allen might. He's a great bloke, but he's a bit of an odd character sometimes. So
who has the weirdest pre-game ritual?
Buck sets the same thing over and over again. It's not really that weird, but I know Brucey does as well. He reads books on the way up here and cuts his toenails before the game, that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
so
okay.
Probably Daniel again, I'd say.
Yeah, okay. What about the biggest softie in the club?
We'll go with Will Moynihan. He doesn't like being called that.
And what about the sorest loser?
I wouldn't say we have one in particular, no, that stands out.
Who exaggerates the stories the most?
Nick McCann. He loves a good story.
Who has the worst white line fever?
I'd say Walks will be this year. I think he's back to prove a bit of a point, and I think I'd say he would.
Okay. Who has the worst tattoo?
2 years ago we had Joel Donahue. He had, probably won't mention what he had on his rib cage, but his is pretty weird.
It's ordinary, okay. And who should go on The Farmer Wants a Wife next year?
Nick McCann as well, I'd say. I reckon he'll be a big candidate for that one, I reckon.
Excellent. Well, that's it. Thanks very much. We certainly appreciate your time. Look forward to seeing how you personally go as a co-captain and an assistant coach and the Echuca Football Netball Club. So thanks very much for your time, Kane.
Thank you very much.
Once again, thanks for joining us here on GVL TV. Get on YouTube, make sure you give us a like, and once again, we'll see you next week.